Today was a nice day. We spent it mostly with my parents. They are staying here because the air conditioner in the Dacha house where they stayed during the pandemic is broken. So we are changing the whole air conditioning system in that house, and of course, this being Florida, it's really impossible to be in the house without air conditioning. And also because it is the pandemic and we have quite a high number of Delta cases right now in Florida. It's it's actually quite terrible. So I didn't want my parents to be in the house while there are people working in the changing the air conditioning system. So they are here, which is nice, and we were able to spend more time together than usual. And my mom also read to me, so this is something that some of my favorite memories from childhood is when she would read books to me. And as you know, I listen to a lot of audiobooks, but as I work, so I'm able to, depending of course on where I am and what I'm working on, but in a lot of tasks that I need to do, I am able to combine listening to audiobooks and doing the work. And in fact, it sometimes helps because it keeps this monkey brain part occupied, so you can actually concentrate on the important stuff better. But anyway, so my mom was reading to me instead of an audiobook, which was nice. It brings back good memories. And now is evening. It doesn't look like the workers will finish putting on their conditioning system. So I think tonight my parents are staying with us. And I was able to do, it wasn't my most productive day, but nevertheless I was able to, let's say, break a little bit of a barrier which I was struggling against. And sometimes it's more important to break these inner barriers than actually accomplish a lot of work done. So anyway, I think that's all for today. So it was a simple day, it was a complicated day in some ways, but overall it was a good day. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Hey, Finchik. Good morning. Where's this cute little boy? Finnick.
Finnick. Ja, man.
This is Stelita. And Stelita is making breakfast for my parents. So Rafael and we have a special diet plan, but my parents are here and they're normal people, so they're going to have normal breakfast. We've been planting flowers this month, so I wanted to show you some of them. I showed some in the previous video, and here are the ones that I didn't show before. So I'm completely new to planting flowers, so I'm proud of all these little babies. So these ones have been already surviving for a good 3 weeks. They seem to be doing just fine. This one's having different times. Sometimes it looks better, sometimes it looks a little bit sad. Now this one, it doesn't look well. I think it pretty much looks dead, but maybe it will come to life. This one is doing great. Again, it's been here for about 3 weeks. I really like this. So beautiful. I wanted to show you this plant. It's lilacs, and when we planted it about 3 weeks ago, it was just a tiny little stick, and now it looks really well, and it has little blooms. Lilacs is something that I miss from Russia because they are very common in Russia, but they're not so common in the United States. So we just planted these 4 lilacs bushes, and when they grow larger, we'll plant them in the ground. For now, they're in the pots. Some more flowers that we planted. This one is doing really well. This one is also not bad. It perhaps should plant it in the ground. Still debating whether to keep them in the pots or in the ground. Of course, in the pots we can always remove it if it gets a bit too cold in the winter. Also, I'm not sure if they may survive better in the ground. And so the flowers are doing really well. I wanted to introduce you to the lady that is in the tree. Don't ask me why, she just appeared there one day. Yeah, here she is. And she just likes it there. Don't ask me why is there a lady in the tree. For some reason she just likes it. Now these are the jasmine vines that we planted against the wall of my studio. I showed you these plants when we just got them so they're in another video as just little babies, and now they're planted. And there are some more, so they will what I would like for them to do is to surround this entire wall, so to have the studio completely covered in these beautiful jasmine vines in all sides. This is a close-up of the lady in the tree. As I mentioned, I don't even know how she appeared. We didn't put her here, but one day she just climbed to the tree and stayed here, and she likes it. And now it's a little bit too sunny for you to see, but I love how this tree is completely covered in the plants. And these are the plants that actually a friend of ours have planted for us, so because they also bloom from time to time, not right now, but they do bloom. Here are some more flowers. These ones we didn't plant, they were here. So this is rather old. I don't know how long they've been here, but they're blooming beautifully. Now this is already September, and you can hear birds. I just saw another rabbit running away, and rabbits actually appeared once we planted flowers, so I'm sure they're eating some of them. But anyway, they're the true rulers of this land, so I don't mind. This is a very beautiful plant that we have for a few days already, and I will try to get really close because I'm just amazed at how delicate and beautiful the stems and the butterflies seem to like this plant a lot, so I tend to see always butterflies, not at the moment, but quite a lot of times when I pass, the butterflies are here. Here is a nice lizard. We have a lot of lizards. This one is a small fellow, and you just see families of lizards, and I don't mind them at all. I like them a lot. Talking about lizards, here you can see a tiny baby lizard. So here is my hand, I'm almost touching him, in comparison to how, you see how little? I don't think he will let me touch him, but I'm pretty much touching him. And I think he just found a little bug that he ate. Really, really cute. Let's see. Now he is wild. This is not an enclosure. This is just the net that surrounds the garden, mosquito net. So he's free to roam wherever he wants to go. Dear friends, as I'm laying here in a hammock in this beautiful day, I wanted to share with you some thoughts that I had recently, which is about importance of taking time for yourself during the day, finding moments every day when you can be alone, you can be perhaps with nature, and you have time to contemplate, to meditate perhaps, and to restore your strength physically, emotionally, spiritually, and also to be present in this moment, this time, and not to think about what's awaiting in the future, or what you have to do, or of the tasks ahead of you, and not to dwell about the past, but really to notice this moment, the very present moment. And even if you feel troubled, or you're in pain, or you just had emotionally difficult time, and actually especially if you're going through difficult times, it becomes even more important to find these moments throughout the day when you have an ability to restore yourself. This way you can continue refreshed and with a renewed perspective. And I must say that I have been so guilty of neglecting myself, and it's something that I'm learning also, and learning to be kinder to myself, because I think we need to learn how to be kinder to ourselves so we can also be kinder to others, and we can learn how to help ourselves so that we can learn to help others. So I'm in this process of learning to be in the present moment and finding these moments of kindness and restoration and contemplation and cloud watching throughout a day. And it can be even moments of simple silence, just finding a place where you can be alone for a few minutes and really visit yourself and ask, what is happening to me right now? And concentrate on your breathing, and maybe feel amazed that you are alive. You are alive here and now, and it's really miraculous how many events, generations had to coincide and happen just so you could be in this moment right now. And I think it's so worthwhile to just learn to appreciate and learn to be fully aware of this.
So hot, it's already hot.